So this video is a little bit different. I've got Jackie with me. We're going to go through some of the bits and pieces that are going on at the festival, and just to give you guys an idea of what's happening, because I don't know all of it. I just know some of the bits and pieces. So
I can't run through all of it. There's so much.
What do you know?
But in my studio, I do know what's happening in my studio. So this is Unit 21 at the Ruskin Glass Centre, and there's a masterclass taking place in here. Keiko McCady doing sand boxes in the kiln.
Okay.
So she's going to have a mix of molokite and plaster and a vermiculite box. And then we've got all sorts of wonderful glass powders and glass sheet that's going to get laid. Things are going to get pressed into the sand and it's going to get laid on top, popped in the kiln. And then we're using the shared workspace as well.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So these masterclasses they're probably sold out now. Are they sold out?
That one is sold out, yeah. They nearly all are sold out. There's still some places available on Junyon Kim's masterclass, which is at Wolverhampton.
Okay.
Which is a blowing and cold working masterclass using their fabulous facilities there. And then there's Etsuko Ichikawa that's here at Ruskin, and it's pyrography, which is using molten glass to draw on paper. Yeah, have you not seen that on the? Have you not seen it on the website? No. Oh my God, Jamie, you should look at her stuff. It's absolutely amazing.
Pyrography to me is a bit of wood and a little bit of a.
Well, you get that brown.
Yes.
You get that brown texture on the paper, and depending on the blown forms that you're using, you can, like, if you use an optic mould, one of these metal optic moulds, and you get like a ribbed form, the ribbing will come out on the paper, and it kind of goes. It's a kind of a brown, it goes very browny. It's the burning, the way that the burn of the glass interacts with the paper, I think. And we've really had to find the exact paper for her to be able to do this class, which is a French watercolour paper.
Wow.
And I've only been able to find one stockist in Greece and one in the UK.
Oh, good grief.
So at least we're buying it within the UK now.
And is that because of her? Does she normally use? Is that what the paper she normally?
That's the paper that she uses, and
right,
she's tested over 30 different types of paper to get the exact one, because she said that some types of paper she can put the molten glass. I mean, you're only kind of pressing it on whatever is on the iron, but some papers they're not even left with a mark off the molten glass, because of the binders and the finish on the paper.
Right, okay.
So it has to. You don't want it to burn completely, but you do want it to leave a mark on the paper.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's still places on that class if anybody's interested. Yeah. The masterclass will take place from the 22nd to the 25th, which is just before the festival.
Right.
On the Monday to Thursday.
Okay.
And then the Biennale opening is on Thursday night. And also Expanding Horizons, which is the big exhibition of Japanese, Korean, Chinese artists. That's opening on the Thursday night as well, and the International Bead Biennale as well. For the first time.
Okay. So the glass festivals within the theatre upstairs in that.
That's the Biennale.
The Biennale.
The glass festival is the whole thing.
Biennale.
Yes. Yeah.
The exhibition is downstairs in the
Heritage Centre. Yeah,
right,
it's the Expanding Horizons exhibition.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the beads.
The bead exhibition is part of the Biennale exhibition. I think it's in a little side room.
Right.
But you go into the Biennale space, and the bead exhibition is just to
off that. So okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
So what else is going on in this studio space during the festival itself? So we've got the masterclasses up till the Thursday the 25th, then on Friday the 26th the festival starts, and there's demos going on in here. There's also a class with CART, which is a specialist art moving company, and they are going to do a workshop showing you how to box up your glass properly to send it anywhere in the world. So, amazing knowledge that they've got. And I think it's really quite useful to be able to go and learn how to box it properly, or to send anything.
And that's a free one. I'd be able to come along. There
is a fee for that one. I think it's £20. It's 2 hours, and it's in here. And I think it's on the Friday.
Oh, okay.
I think it's on the Friday.
Details will be on the website.
They're
I'm
all
sure.
on the website,
They're all
yeah,
on the
at the
website.
moment. I mean, they're on the website, it's the schedule, it's the actual programme itself, the festival programme will have a lot more detail when that's
Okay.
printed and that comes out. But everything is listed on the
So-
website now.
And is that going to happen for that rest of the day, or is that one just through the rest of the festival for 4 days?
The workshop is
Yes,
just one day.
just one
They're
day,
just doing
okay.
one workshop, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I can't remember which.
And you said you're doing something with students. You were doing something about learning. What was that?
With students, during the masterclasses, we're running a pilot project, a disability deaf pilot project. So with Arts Council funding, we've been able to offer for disabled artists places on the masterclasses with the support that they need to be able to do that masterclass. So we've got creative enablers working alongside them that are skilled glass artists, and they're coming in to share their skills and support the artists in whatever way they need. We've also got a note taker and a BSL interpreter as well, supporting the artists depending on what they need to be able to do the masterclass. And then the disability deaf pilot project will spill over into the festival, where we've got BSL deaf-led tours, and we've got BSL interpreted demos and lectures. And we are also hoping to have a live audio described tour of the Biennale as well.
Brilliant. Oh, that's
So
great.
that's taken a little bit longer to set up because the audio describers need to come in and write the descriptions for the pieces that are going to get included in the tour. They can't do that till the exhibition's open, so that's why we can't run that tour over the festival weekend.
Yes.
We've got to wait so that the tour can be written up, and then they'll deliver it in the weeks that the exhibitions are open.
Yes, because whilst the Biennale starts on the Friday, it sort of finishes. The festival closes on the Monday.
Yeah.
The glass will still be available
all the
to see for a few
open
weeks after.
until the 1st of October.
1st of October.
Yeah.
So if you can't get here to see the festival, and I've got to be honest, the festival's a great thing to come to, and it's great to have everybody here. But those weeks after, when you think, you know what, I'm just going to go and have another look at something. I'm just going to go and see.
Yeah, well, you can spend as much time as you want then. It's really nice.
It's so quiet then. It's and you can really think about things. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that again.
Me too.
It's a great time,
and
isn't
it's
it?
quiet.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit crazy for the festival weekend, I think. There's so much happening. It's just amazing. Yeah.
Anything else?
There's going to be an exhibition of work in the windows of my studio, which is going to be the Women's International Glass Workshop. Are going to be displaying some of their work in the front window and in the back window. They're also doing a talk at the festival as well. Keiko McCady is going to be doing 2 demonstrations about how to use the sandbox technique, and Satoshi Ishida is doing 2 demos, and he's doing a Pat de Verre masterclass at Wolverhampton, but he's doing his 2 demos here, showing you how to fill a mould for a Pat de Verre piece, and he's also bringing with him a fired piece, and he's going to show how he takes it apart and reveals the piece that's already been fired.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's all happening in here as well.
That's great.
And Kiln Care are probably going to be in here as well, the kiln company. They usually station themselves in this space.
Know this.
And everybody knows that this is where they normally are. And if they've got any questions or if they're interested in buying a kiln, they pop along here and, see the guys from Kiln Care.
And had you previously, in other Biennales, done this in here?
With Kiln Care?
Yes.
They've been in here before, yeah. Because the year that I bought this, me and Joe bought this kiln between us, this was one of the demo kilns that they had available.
Right, okay.
Because it was literally a week old when the festival happened. So they had it, opened up for everybody to see. And they usually bring some other kilns and things for people to have a look at
they'll bring
as well.
their latest and what else.
Yeah. There's going to be, demos. All the masterclass leaders are doing amazing demos and lectures and activities and workshops and street theatre and evening events. The fashion show, the Hanbok fashion show, is going to be amazing on Saturday night. So Hanbok is traditional Korean clothing,
right?
And the fashion show is called, hang on, let me get it right. Hot Handbook Cool Glass, I think it's called. And for the first half of the show, this is on Saturday the 27th, the first half of the show is going to be a cultural evening of Korean music and contemporary dance. And then we have the interval, and then the second half is going to be the Handbook fashion show.
And where will that be?
That's in the Biennale space. It's taking place, a fashion show inside the Biennale space.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
That's brave.
It's going to be amazing. Yeah, it's been planned, the Biennale space has been planned with it in mind.
Okay, good.
And there's 35 traditional hanbok, well, they're not all traditional, hanbok costumes. And some of them are traditional, some of them are London hanbok. So a company that's based in London that produces hanbok. And then there's a company called Dana that are in Korea, and they do contemporary hanbok. And they are actually going to be attending the fashion show.
Wow.
And there's 35 outfits, 35 glass artists have worked to create headwear or belts or jewellery or hats, whatever it is that they think would, make the most of the costume. So 35 models will come out wearing these amazing glass pieces with this incredible costume. And there's a live DJ performance that's been specially written, the music. It's going to be amazing. This is huge.
Way off normal, this does.
Yeah,
it sounds...
yeah, it's massive.
Okay. Yeah. No wonder tensions are a little bit...
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah.
Everybody's a little bit, because there's so much...
Yeah,
wow.
There's taiko drummers on the Friday night.
And where will that be?
That's in the Ruskin Glass Centre.
Is it? Oh, blimey. Okay.
On the Friday night. Then we've got the fashion show on the Saturday night. There's a gong bath in the Ruskin Glass Centre on the Sunday night, which are amazing. Have you ever had a gong bath?
No.
It's incredible.
You've had one?
Yeah, I have. Well, it's not. I didn't quite have a gong bath, but I went to a performance by Dame Evelyn Glennie, and she played this enormous gong, and it started off so quiet that you couldn't hear it, and it just got louder and louder and louder, and the sound waves kind of flow over your body and through your body, which is why they call it a bath.
Right, okay.
And they will be lying on the floor in the Ruskin Glass Centre. It's kind of a form of meditation, I suppose.
Brilliant. Oh, Lucy.
You'd really like
Lucy
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds great.
Are you and your family?
Doing that on the Sunday night? I'm not quite sure yet, because I'll be doing all sorts of things, looking after masterclass people, so I don't quite know what I'm going to be doing on the Sunday night. Yeah.
For me, I think my wife and two of my daughters are coming. So I know Lucy will go mad for something like that, because she likes that sort of thing. So, and are you doing, on a personal thing, is Mark coming? Is he doing any little things? Or
no, I don't think so, because it's all packed away. The flame working stuff's all packed away at the moment.
Because he made these great little sports cars and things.
Yeah, he's had stuff in the auction before now, but I don't think he'll be doing anything this year.
Right.
And I'll just say, on the Monday night, which is the finale, we've got Pangotic, which came and performed at the last festival, and they do like acrobatic type things with contraptions and stuff, and things get thrown around and stuff, but they're going to be doing it with glass at this one, and it's going to be absolutely incredible. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Different. It sounds very different. It sounds very out there. I don't know about this. I don't know whether this will go on. But does the festival do we try and invite celebrities? Do we try and get? Do we do anything like that to get other people here that might help promote it or promote glass? Or I know that the big thing happened over the last 12 months or so, or 2 years, with the Blown Away TV series.
Yeah, well, Elliot Walker's just up the road, isn't he, at the Cone? So his studio's opening that weekend, his official studio opening.
So we won't see him here because he'll be there.
Maddie might be doing something in the performance, who's in the latest series.
Who's Maddie?
Maddie is in the latest series of Blown Away. She's the blower that works up at the Cone with Alistair.
Yes, right.
And she might be appearing in the Pangotic performance.
Wow.
So so there's lots of people being involved in
And
that.
and the problem for me really, I mean, it's great for everybody that comes and see. The problem for me really is having a workshop. Is you're manning the workshop.
You don't get to
you
see
don't
anything.
Get to see anything.
I hardly ever get to see anything.
So what do you need to do to make sure that you get to see something? The evening things you'll probably be all right for.
Evening things, because obviously I'm sort of looking after the masterclass people, so wherever they are is where I will be, basically. So, and during the festival itself, I'm running around making sure that everybody's in the right place at the right time. So, but occasionally, I think probably at each festival that I've worked at, I've probably seen one lecture.
Oh, okay.
If I'm lucky. And the odd demo just to pop my head in, really, but a lot of it's running around.
What do you need to put a circle around to say, this I must do? What would your one big thing that you wouldn't want to miss?
The Disability Deaf Pilot Project has got a panel discussion on Saturday, the 27th at 4:00 in the Hunter Studio, and we've got Tanya Arbour-Weber, who's a renowned disabled artist who's run a training programme for the artists that are on our pilot project.
Right, okay.
She's going to be on the panel talking about, the training that we've just done. And Catherine Schilling's going to be on that panel as well. And she's one of the artists that will have taken part in the Disability Pilot Project. And we're also going to be zooming into Pilchuck Glass School in Seattle to talk to their artistic director about what they're doing there to improve access for disabled artists in glass workshops. Yeah. So that's what the panel's about. It's about how do we make workshops accessible, and we're also going to talk about the use of creative enablers, which is what we've been using for this pilot project, where you use skilled artists to work alongside and support disabled artists. Brilliant. So it's going to be really good. So I'd really like to be there for that. There's a disabled artist called Anne Potter, who's also based in Seattle, and she's been working at Pilchuck, and there's her creative enabler, Philip, that's going to be zooming in from Denmark, hopefully.
Wow.
We're just looking at the logistics for all this.
Yeah, you need to get your
sorted.
name down to be there, don't you?
Yeah, I will hopefully be in on that. Yeah. We've got the evaluator. There's the project evaluator, Mandy Fowler's going to be chairing that. Just because I thought there's no guarantee that I will be there just at the right moment. Yeah. If something else is happening elsewhere. But hopefully I'll be there for that, and I'll probably be, adding some things into the conversation. Because you do that. You help with a disabled artist as well. Anyhow, don't you? I support Tanya. And I'm the project producer of this Disability Deaf Pilot Project as well.
So you've got to be there. Yeah.
Whatever. Hopefully I will be.
You've got to be there.
I will be. Yeah.
We see some people with these things go. I've met a few people in my time, and some of them just say, "Look, I've really got to go now. That's it." And you've just got to do that.
Yeah. Hopefully I will, because it's the last talk on Saturday.
Yeah,
at
it's
4:00,
so it's a quieter time. You should be all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and everybody else will be getting ready for the fashion show at that point.
Yes.
So hair and makeup and everything. Yeah. There's going to be a film made, a video. They're going to have GoPro cameras everywhere to record all the different spots as they're walking past. It's going to be absolutely amazing.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So I'd get your tickets.
There you go. Yeah. You happy?
Yeah.
Think we're done?
I think so. Yeah.
Right. Thank you for watching, and another video soon. Cheers. Okay, there we go. Right. That's it. And I've forgotten your name already, Jackie. So where are we? I'm going to stop now. Stay there.
That's fine.
I'm going to have a quick look to see if I'm in shot, because what I don't know,
oh, right, okay.
I made sure you were, and then I was just thinking, hang on, I might say, you stay where you are.
Have a look.
You stay where you are. I want to see that bag, really, if I can see that bag.
My lovely Aldi bag.
Oh, I'm in shot. Yeah. I can see all the way to. I can see all the way to. Yeah, that's fine.
That's good. That's a natural pause, anyway. Was I talking too fast?
No, great.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's the master classes with the places, and Keiko's in here.
that all right?
Yeah, that's fine, yeah. Me waffling away.
No, it's great. You sort of forget it's there, don't you? You know,
Yeah,
the only thing
yeah.
I'm worried about is sound. Oh no, should have been all right. I've just bought let's press off. 20 minutes.